This is Aaron Dunn speaking. This is my first official intro. May God bless every one of you. Hello viewers, including Frank and all the others. This is Aaron Dunn speaking. Here comes another Telephones in the Cabin video. That's right, made by yours truly, Aaron Dunn, the video producer. So anyways, let's get to the caller ID boxes, if I can remember where they are. And by the way, these came from 3 different stores. Well, thrift stores, in other words. The Bell South CI61 caller ID box, which I got from Miss Jenny at her Rusty Hanger consignment shop while I was still in Delhi. The Radio Shack 250 caller ID system box, which I got from First West Thrift Store at West Monroe. And finally, the Radio Shack 433903A or 433903A CID 3903A caller ID box, which I got from Levy Street Marketplace at Vicksburg, Mississippi. Now for the quarter trim line telephones. The vintage ATT 210 quarter trim line telephone, which automatically still works, as I got this phone at Goodwill at West Monroe, Louisiana. The ATT TR1909 quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which I got that one at First West Thrift Store, West Monroe. The Bell Phone's favorite quarter trim line telephone, as made by Northwestern Bell, which I got that one at Goodwill in Monroe, Louisiana. The Bell South Products 439 quarter trim line telephone, which automatically still works, as I got that one at Goodwill Thrift Store at West Monroe, Louisiana. Followed by the Conair Phone CID 402 MS quarter trim line telephone with radio and alarm clock, which I got from Goodwill at West Monroe, Louisiana. This one also I got at Goodwill. This is the Conair Phone SW205 quarter trim line telephone with transparent color. Followed by the Craig CT502 quarter trim line telephone in hot pink, which I got that one at First West Thrift Store. And then the Electro brand HAC 8032 quarter trim line telephone, which I got from my first grandmother's house, by the way. And it doesn't work, unfortunately. The Emerson EM2646 quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which I got that one at, I think, First West Thrift Store or Goodwill? I don't remember, at West Monroe. The GE29253 GE1-B quarter trim line telephone, which I got that one at Goodwill in West Monroe. Then the GE29267 GE2-B quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which I got that one at Goodwill at West Monroe, Louisiana as well. And then the same said particular model, GE29267 GE3-B quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which I got that one at a little bit of everything flea market at West Monroe, or a little bit of yesterday flea market at West Monroe, Louisiana. Then the GE29297 GE3-A quarter trim line telephone with radio and alarm clock, which I got that one at Bronx Flea Market at West Monroe. Then we got the Lennox Sound PH543 quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which of course Mom gave to me from our house when it was still in charge. Followed by the Motorola S2634A quarter trim line telephone with scanner that of course Sherida gave to me. I don't know how this thing works, but if you would please show me how it works, just plain Weird Goat, or should I say Nick, I would let you know. And you would have to let me know as well, so that way I can test it out as soon as possible. Followed by the vintage Sears the vintage Sears 329-3442-1550 quarter trim line telephone, which I got at Levy Street Marketplace in Vicksburg, Mississippi, if you did not notice. Then the Sony ITID20 quarter trim line speakerphone with caller ID, which I got at Goodwill at Monroe, Louisiana. Then the Yinnen 1260BK quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which still works, as I got that one at Goodwill, I believe. This one also I got at Goodwill thrift store. This is the Unisonic 6750 quarter trim line telephone. Let me check it first. It works. Followed by the VTech CD1103 quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which I got from Walmart, Rayville, Louisiana. And then the VTech CD1113 quarter trim line telephone with caller ID, which I got at, I think, First West Thrift Store at West Monroe, Louisiana, of course. Now moving on to the corded speakerphones in this matter. Starting with this ATT993 corded speakerphone with caller ID, which is a 2-line speakerphone with caller ID. I got that one at Goodwill. Then the Durabrand PH3235 corded speakerphone that my first grandmother gave me. Oh yeah, almost forgot about this telephone. This is the automatic electric rotary dial desk telephone that my first grandmother gave me as well. Back and continuing with the corded speakerphones. Oh, the Emerson EM2646 corded speakerphone with caller ID, which I got from Fred's at Delhi, Louisiana. The GE29393 GE1-A corded speakerphone with caller ID, which I got from my first grandmother, by the way, and it still works, surprisingly. The Lennox Sound PH312 corded speakerphone, which I got from Levy Street Marketplace in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Then the Lennox Sound PH319 corded speakerphone, which the speakerphone button doesn't work, but the telephone does work, because I got this one from Miss Evelyn. This is the Panasonic KXTS3282W 2-line corded speakerphone with caller ID, which I got from Back in Time Flea Market in Winsboro, Louisiana. The older LCD touch panel speakerphone, which I got from with caller ID, which I got from Goodwill. And the newer LCD touch panel speakerphone with caller ID, which I got from Fred's at Delhi, Louisiana. And I believe that was about it for the corded speakerphones, but for the corded telephones, I don't have them at the moment, but I'm going to get to the cordless speakerphones, which are the Deck 6 speakerphones. Trying to find the first one, folks. I'll be back in a second, or in a few minutes, depending. The VTech CS6919 Deck 6.0 cordless speakerphone, which I got from Frog's Flea Market at West Monroe. Then the VTech CS6919-16 corded speakerphone, or should I say the VTech CS6919 Deck 6.0 cordless speakerphone, which of course my mom gave this to me for a Christmas present and to start my very own telephone line collection, as this was my first item to be received. That was it for the cordless speakerphones of Deck 6, but now here comes the cordless telephones of Deck 6. Starting with the Yinnen Deck 1363 Deck 6.0 cordless telephone, which I got from Rite Aid at West Monroe. Then the Yinnen Deck 1364 or D1364BK cordless telephone, which is a Deck 6.0. I got this one at Goodwill. Actually, then again, let me start that over again. This is the Yinnen D1364BK Deck 6.0 cordless telephone, which I got from Goodwill at Monroe, Louisiana. Now for the VTech IA5877 5.8 GHz cordless analog telephone. Actually, then again, this is the VTech IA5877 extra handset 5.8 GHz cordless analog telephone, which I got from, well, Well, I got that one at First West Thrift Store at West Monroe, along with the Indiden DCT 648-3. Anyways, moving onward, I have the Indiden or VTech the VTech CS6114 DEX 6.0 cordless telephone, which I got from eBay. Or was it Goodwill? I don't remember. I'll be back with part 2. Because you remember, I have to do something with this office chair of mine, which just broke one of its wheels off. Anyways, I better have to use the pliers and cut the thing off. Or a screwdriver of mine, which can technically cut the thing off too. Anyways, well, this is part 1. I'll be back. Hello viewers, I'm back, including Frank. Again, this is Aaron Dunn speaking. This is the second part of 2 parts of the telephones in the cabin video as of February 15th, 2019. Anyways, let's continue onward. Oh yeah, that was it for the cordless telephones, huh? Now we're moving on to the cord speakerphone answering systems. Huh, the handset is off of there. Let me go and put it back on there real quick. This is the ATT Sinjay SB67118 DEX 6.0 corded speakerphone with digital answering system with caller ID, which I got this one at First West Thrift Store at West Monroe, Louisiana. Huh, the handset is off for this one too. Let me put it back on here. This is the ATT CO4939 corded speakerphone with digital answering system and caller ID, which I got from Miss Jenny at her Rusty Hanger consignment shop while I was still in Delhi. And then the ATT CO4940 corded speakerphone with digital answering system with caller ID, which I got this one at Walmart Supercenter at Rayville, Louisiana. And I believe that's about it for the corded speakerphone answering systems. Now moving on to the 900 MHz to DEX 6.0 eras of every phone that I have currently. Starting out from the... wait a minute. Starting out with the... what in the world? The headset's over there. Let me go ahead and get this one out. This is the ATT E58275 5.8 GHz corded speakerphone with digital answering system and caller ID, which I got this one from Miss Evelyn as well, and it works perfectly fine. This one I got off of eBay, but this is the ATT E1813B 5.8 GHz cordless analog speakerphone with digital answering system. Okay, this is the ATT EO52303 DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 3 with digital answering system, which this is the first main base unit right here. The second handset, which is moved over here anyway. And finally the third handset, which I got all 3 of these phones from Goodwill at Monroe, Louisiana. Then the ATT CO82213 DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 2 with digital answering system. This is the main base unit right here. And the second handset, which they're both mainly on the line right now, charging up still, as I got these 2 from Family Promise Thrift Store, Washita. Then the ATT CO, or should I say the ATT TO92328 DEX 6.0 cordless analog speakerphone set of 3 with digital answering system. This is the first base unit, which is the analog base unit right here with speakerphone on the handset, followed by the second and third handsets in front of it, which I got these 2 from Aunt Deborah, of course. I meant to say I got these 3 from Aunt Deborah. Of course. Moving onwards to the next brand, the Clarity C410 900 MHz cordless analog telephone, which I got from Goodwill at West Monroe. Okay, then moving on to the next brand, This is the GE26990 GE1-D 900 MHz cordless analog telephone with digital answering system, which I got from Goodwill at West Monroe. And surprisingly, the back cover was off of it when I found it. Actually, it was taped on there when I first found it. This phone, anyway. This is the GE25881E3-A cordless multi-handset speakerphone with digital answering system with caller ID, which I got just the base unit right here, right now, from my first grandmother. I ordered the other two handsets from eBay, so watch out for those. The GE25951EE1-A 5.8 GHz cordless analog speakerphone with digital answering system, which I got this one off of Amazon. Surprisingly, it still works, but the handset I got off of eBay, as this was the extra handset. Here is just the base unit of the GE28031EE1-B 5.8 GHz cordless analog speakerphone with digital answering system, which I don't have the speakerphone handset yet, but I will try to get it soon. Unless I want to risk myself and try to throw the base unit right here away. With the full phone system, of course. And I got this one off of eBay. Now then, for the final ones of the GE brand, I have the GE30522EE3-A DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 3 with digital answering system, which I don't have the other two handsets yet, but we'll try to get them soon. As this one I also got from eBay. Alright, now that was it for the GE brand, let's move on to the next brand. The next brand that I have is this Motorola L705CM DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 5 with digital answering system and caller ID. This is the main base unit with the digital answering system and caller ID, the corded speakerphone as well. The first handset, which is located right next to the ATT EL52303 second handset. And the rest of the handsets, which are not charged up but will be able to do soon. Oh yeah, I also got these phones from Sister June Copes, if you know who I'm talking about. Alrighty then, now moving on to the next brand. I have the Panasonic KXTG6321S DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 2 with digital answering system, which I don't have the second handset yet, or the first handset yet, because I need to register it to the space to make it handset 1. And the extra charging cradle and AC adapter as well. So, anyways, this phone I got from Miss Jenny at her consignment shop right here. Which is called Rusty Hanger, if you know what I mean. The Panasonic KXT G7431B, which I don't have the second handset yet. But this is the cordless speakerphone set of 2 with digital answering system DEX 6.0, which I got from Goodwill at West Monroe, Louisiana. The Panasonic KXTGD223N DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 3 with digital answering system, which I got this one from Amazon. And surprisingly, this is just the base unit and it still works. This one was for Hunter07, as he also has the same phone as I have. This is the Panasonic KXTG3760M DEX 6.0 cordless speakerphone with digital answering system, which I got from Walmart Supercenter at Rayville, Louisiana, of course. Oh yeah, and let's not forget the Panasonic KXTG6572R DEX 6.0 Plus cordless speakerphone set of 2 with digital answering system. This is the first main base unit right here. And the second handset, which I got these two from Goodwill in Monroe, Louisiana recently. Now that would be it for the Panasonic brand. Moving on to the next brand. The next brand I believe is the Uniden brand. From the 900 MHz to DEX 6.0 eras, I have the newly placeable Uniden EXA915 900 MHz cordless analog speakerphone with digital answering system, which I got this one from eBay not very long ago, and I just transferred it to the cabin today, so here we go. Sorry I had to make a 2-second pause. Then the NNN DCT648-3 2.4 GHz cordless analog speakerphone with digital answer system set of 3. I got this one from First West Thrift Store, which is located right with the IA5877 handset, which is a 5.8 GHz cordless analog telephone from VTech. Surprisingly, I got both of them inside the same box at First West Thrift Store at West Monroe, Louisiana. Now for the next one I have, which of course surprisingly came from eBay. This is the Uniden CEZAI 2998 or CXAI 2998, or should I say the CEZAI 5698 or CXAI 5698. 5.8 GHz cordless speakerphone with digital answering system, which this is just the main base unit only, with of course the cordless handset not available yet. So I'll try to get the cordless handset as soon as it becomes available on eBay. The next one I have here is the Uniden DXAI 5680 or Uniden EXAI 5680 5.8 GHz cordless analog telephone with digital answering system. This was actually my first phone that I got from Amazon, surprisingly, because the other one that I had came from Crowville Thrift Store, but unfortunately though the base was smoking, so I had to throw it away and replace it with this one. So sorry about that, folks. Moving onwards, we have the Uniden DXAI 8580-2 5.8 GHz cordless analog speakerphone with digital answer system set of 2. I don't have the second handset yet, but we'll try to get it soon as I bought it from eBay. Then the Uniden... the handset's over there! Let me go and put it back on there real quick. This is the Uniden CEZAI 2998 or CXAI 2998 DEX6.0 corded cordless speakerphone, analog speakerphone set of 2 with digital answering system, which of course I got just the base unit itself from Transformations Thrift Store, West Monroe, Louisiana, without the AC adapter, but the AC adapter came from eBay. Makes sense, doesn't it? This is just the 5th handset and base unit, but this is the Uniden D1780-5 DEX6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 5 with digital answering system. I need the 4 handsets, extra charging cradles, and AC adapters to go along with this set, so that way they can all be transferred to the same base unit. I got this one off of eBay though. And finally, for the last model brand of the Uniden brand, this is the Uniden D3280-2 DEX6.0 cordless speakerphone set of 2 with digital answering system, which I don't have the second handset yet, or the first handset, with extra charging cradle and AC adapter yet. I got this one off of eBay though. And that's it for the Uniden brand. Now moving on to the VTech brand as usual. Starting with the VTech 2568 2.4 GHz cordless analog telephone with digital answering system, which I got from eBay, I believe. The VTech IA5854, which will soon become the IA5877 because I need to compatible it with this handset. 5.8 GHz cordless analog telephone with digital answering system, which I got this one from Amazon. Anyways, next one we have is the VTech CS5121 5.8 GHz cordless analog telephone with digital answering system, which I also got from Amazon. Then the VTech CS6114 DEX6.0 cordless telephone with digital answering system, which I got from eBay, of course, since the other one I got from Walmart, but the cord broke, which is the AC adapter cord. Next I have the VTech CS6829 DEX6.0 cordless speakerphone with digital answering system, which Aunt Deborah gave this one to me along with the ATT TO92328 over there. And finally, the VTech CS or DS6121 DEX6.0 cordless speakerphone with digital answering system, which I got from eBay, of course. Now that's it from every 900 megahertz brand to DEC 6.0 brand of every brand phone that I have. Now when we come back with part 3, which I meant to make this a part 3, this is going to be the digital answering systems and the mechanical bell ringers, so please make sure to stay tuned. I'll be right back. Well, welcome back everyone. This is Aaron Dunn speaking, including Frank. Anyways, now then, for the final part of the 3 parts, which would be the third part of the 3 parts of the telephones in the cabin video. As of today, which is February 15th, 2019. So, anyways, we're going to the digital answering systems. Starting with the ATT Lucent Technology 1715 digital answering system, which I got from Goodwill, West Monroe, without the AC adapter. Which I got the AC adapter from my house, of course. Let me go and turn this machine over. This is the newest ATT 1717 digital answering system, which I got from eBay. But unfortunately, when I plug it into the telephone line, it says line in use. I don't know why. The ATT 1719 digital answering system, which I got from eBay, of course. The AC adapter I got from eBay, but the answering system of the ATT 1722 digital answering system I got at Goodwill at Monroe, Louisiana. Without the AC adapter, of course. The next one I have is the ATT Lucent Technology 1725 digital answering system, which this is branded under the ATT name. I got this one off of eBay whenever I won the item. Don't know why, but anyways, that's the cold hard truth. Then the ATT 1738 digital answering system, which I got off of eBay, of course, but the telephone line piece or top piece of it broke, unfortunately though. It'll still work with it on the telephone line. The ATT 1739 digital answering system, which I got from Goodwill at Monroe, Louisiana. And of course the other one I got at the old Goodwill, where the old Goodwill used to be at Monroe, Louisiana, of course. Then the ATT 1740 digital answering system, which I got from Walmart Supercenter at Winsboro, Louisiana, of course, since it works. The Bell South 1195 digital answering system, which I got this one first at foremost off of the old Goodwill at Monroe, Louisiana. Now I have this one off of eBay. Unfortunate for the Casio PhoneMate TA115 digital answering system, which I need to get the soldering iron from eBay to fix that thing. Because to mend the wires I need hot temperatures. Anyways, this is the ATT, or should I say Casio PhoneMate TA115 digital answering system, which I purchased off of eBay, thankfully. But it doesn't work on the telephone line, neither does the next one. Which this one is the next one. This is the Casio PhoneMate TA120 digital answering system, which I also got from eBay. But unfortunately though, it doesn't work on the telephone line either. Very shocking, huh? The Conair Phone TAD1212 WCSF digital answering system, which I got from Goodwill in Monroe, Louisiana when it was brand new and is unopened packaging, which of course did come with the instructions, thankfully. The Conair Phone TAD1220 WCS digital answering system, which I got from eBay because of its unopened packaging. Anyways, just wanted to show you this one. And the next answering system I have is the Conair Phone Infinity XS2510 tapeless digital answering system, which I got from First West Thrift Store at West Monroe, Louisiana. The Emerson EM1250 digital answering system, which I got from Sweet Repeats at Oak Grove, Louisiana. The GE29868 digital answering system I have gotten that one from First West Thrift Store in West Monroe without the AC adapter, but I ordered the AC adapter off of eBay earlier and put it on this phone or answering system. And its counterpart, which I bought from Amazon, the GE29868 GE1-B digital answering system, which of course does work automatically. Then the GE298 or 2988, or should I say the GE29875 GE1-B digital answering system, which is the digital messaging system that I got from Miss Evelyn at first, but then I got this one from Back in Time Flea Market at Winsboro, Louisiana. Makes sense. Then the GE2988 GC1-A digital answering system, which I got that one from the old Monroe, Louisiana Goodwill. The Panasonic KX-TM100B digital answering system, which I got from, eBay. Because this one obviously works, no doubt. The Radio Shack TAD704 digital answering system, which I got from First West Thrift Store at West Monroe, Louisiana. It works. Then the next one I have is the Radio Shack TAD3808 digital answering system, which I got this one off of eBay, and it works surprisingly. Now for the Sharper Image V2000S1 tapeless digital answering system, I got this one, which is a rare find for me, which I found it at First West Thrift Store, West Monroe, Louisiana, as a rare finding of it. I also found another Uniden DEC 1363 cordless telephone, which is a DEC 6.0 cordless telephone in there, right beside the Sharper Image answering system, but I only got the answering system, unfortunate. I could have gotten the telephone, but it does not work. It does work, actually. Just wanted to show you all a little bit of information. The Sony TAM100 digital telephone answering machine, or digital telephone answering system, which I got from Amazon, and surprisingly it works. Now for the last of the digital answering systems I have here is the Southwestern Bell FA970S tapeless digital answering system in stainless steel, which I got that one from Sweet Repeats at Oak Grove, Louisiana. And now for the mechanical bell ringers. Well, this mechanical bell ringer doesn't work anymore, but it will not ring because this one I got from First West Thrift Store. The name of it was Archer, which was printed on the front, but was really branded under the Radio Shack name, which is the Radio Shack 43175A mechanical bell ringer. Watch this. And I just broke the ringer. I don't know why, but I did. Well, looks like that thing ain't gonna be going anytime soon. Yep, I just broke it in half. I might have to throw this thing away now. Well, I better have to throw the thing away. I'll be right back. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Nick, Frank, did you both see that I dropped the mechanical rail ringer and it broke again? It ain't the other one, thankfully, as I'm going to get to this one as the last item that I'll be showing for today in the telephones in the cabin video. This is the Radio Shack 43175A mechanical bell ringer, which I got from Habitat for Humanity. Which, glad this one works. Anyways, this will be the long-kept item that I will be keeping, since of course I'll be using it as a telephone ringer when all the other phones are ringing. So, anyways, this is for everybody, including Frank. Watch this. That was it for the telephones in the cabin video. That's right, featuring yours truly, Aaron Dunn, speaking, the video producer. If you have any questions, problems, concerns, or whatever, while I'm doing this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, or please leave me a message on the YouTube comments page or comments box. So long, everyone, and as always, may God bless every one of you. Thank you for watching my videos. May God bless every one of you.